What's going on, everyone? How's everyone doing tonight? It's me, Shy Town, chilling with Shy again. I have a good topic tonight, and take it for what it's worth. It's mainly for the fellas, so it's a good topic. So, and ladies, y'all can comment or have your opinions and thoughts in the comment section if y'all would like. So, I'm be talking about Ms.New Boodie. Well, Boodie, talking about the strange woman. The What I mean by that is, I guess a young guy would have a nice down to earth lady, female girlfriend, what have you. Then some new woman comes along and gets his attention. That's what I'm talking about. Ms.New Boodie, that boo that you're willing to die for. Talking about the strange woman. So let me get my glasses out so I can give you the scriptures that I'm coming from. Sorry. Just gonna. There we go. All right. So, hope y'all can hear me. All right. My scriptures are coming from Proverbs chapter 5, verses 3 through 6, and verse 20. The other scriptures coming from Proverbs chapter 7, verses 5 through 27. Okay. Proverbs chapter 5, verses 3 through 6 reads, "For the lips of a strange woman drop as an honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil, but her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Her feet go down to death, her steps take hold on hell, lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life. Her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them. Hear me now, therefore, O ye children, and depart not from the words of my mouth." Okay, I think okay, yeah, I'm supposed to stop at verse 6. "Lest thou shouldest ponder the path of life, her ways are movable, that thou canst not know them." Okay, now I'm going to read from the NLT version of this scripture. And I'm coming from Proverbs chapter 7, verses 5 through 27. Okay. "Let them protect you from an affair with an immoral woman, from listening to the flattery of a promiscuous woman. While I was at the window of my house, looking through the curtain, I saw some naive young men, and one in particular who lacked common sense." This young brother didn't have too much common sense, did he? So he was crossing the street, the house of an immoral woman, strolling down the path by her house. Sorry guys, I'm gonna be doing a lot of reading tonight, so just bear with me. "It was at twilight in the evening, as deep darkness fell. The woman approached them seductively, dressed and sly of heart. She was the brash, rebellious type. She was rebellious. Never could to stay at home, always out and about on the streets somewhere. She is often in the streets, just like I said, in the streets and markets, soliciting at every corner." Sounds like a prostitute. "She threw her arms around him and kissed him, and with a brazen look she said, 'I've just made my peace offerings and fulfilled my vows.' I hope y'all can hear me. 'You're the one I was looking for. I came out to find you, and here you are. My bed is spread with beautiful blankets, with colored sheets of Egyptian linen.'" Man, she went all out to get this young guy, just hooking it all up for the getting her little sescapade on, I guess. "I perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, Let's drink our fill of love until morning. Let's enjoy each other's caresses. And she really talking about caressing this young man here. For my husband is not at home. Huh, ain't that something? Her husband wasn't at home. He was away while she trying to get her freak on. Ain't that something? He's away on a long trip. He has taken a wallet full of money with him and won't return until later this month. So her husband's gonna be gone all that long time while she's trying to get her freak on with this young brother, this young man, I should say. Naive man that don't know have no common sense whatsoever. So she seduced him with her pretty speech. So she was flirting, just telling him all kinds of, "Hey baby, you look good, you fine. Let's get it on." Like it was just the Marvin Gaye or something. So and enticed him with her flattery. She enticed him with her flattery and seductive words. He followed her at once, like an ox going to the slaughter. He was like a stag caught in a trap, awaiting the arrow that would pierce its heart. He was like a bird flying into a snare, little knowing it would cost him his life. Wow. This young man lost his life messing around with a married woman, talking about the strange woman. So listen to me, my sons, and pay attention to my words. Don't let your heart stray away toward her. Don't wander down her wayward path. Sorry, just my allergies acting up. For she has been the ruin of many. Many men have been her victims. A lot of men have been her victims. Her house is the road to the grave. Her bedroom is the den of death. Wow. Talking about Ms.New Boodie. So basically, I'm gonna see if I could just flow with this and tie this message all in together. Hope y'all can see me. So basically, this lady, she called this young man, just I guess he was wandering, minding his own business, and she saw him, approached him. I guess she was getting her Mac on or whatever, and I guess he fell for it. She must have looked good, had the pretty eyes, the big boobs, the knockers, the junk in the trunk, stuff like that. And she approached him, just a Harley, and she seduced him with her words, flattered him. Even though all this is going on, her husband is out of town, and you already could tell that's not a good sign. Husband out of town. She meets this young, naive young guy. Don't have no kind of sense whatsoever. He just see some fine female. Probably got a body like Beyonce or somebody. Probably got the shorts on with the Daisy Dukes or the skirt with the slit up the sides. Something that just looks seductively. And she just talked him into going to her house or his house, whichever one. And, she, seduced him, flattered him with her seductively speech, and he fell for it. So they got the groove on, and they was getting it on, not knowing that her husband will probably soon return. I'm just giving an example, y'all, so bear with me. I'm just trying to flow with this. So she's, they getting their groove on, and all that stuff there. And, her husband finally decides to come back in town. So, lo and behold, he comes home and catches this young guy in the bed with his wife. And I guess she tries to play it off and like, oh, it's almost like an episode you seen on Jerry Springer or something like Murray or whatever. And the guy gets mad at the young guy. And he's like, "Hey, what are you doing in bed with my wife?" And hey, look, and then the little youngster, he's like, "Well, hey, look, hey, I didn't know she was married, even though she said she was married and, but hey, I couldn't help it. She was fine. So basically, this guy wasn't thinking that, like, okay, this woman is married. Why am I messing around with a married woman? But hey, that's what a piece of poutine will do to you. You get caught up in the looks, the boobs, the junk in the trunk, not knowing that you're setting yourself up for a downfall. So basically, this guy, the little young guy, he's caught right in the middle of this situation, and what happens to him? He loses his life behind a piece of poutine. So basically, what I'm trying to say is, fellas, no matter how fine she is, and you remember that song "Poison" by Belle Biv DeVoe. That girl is poison, 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 poison. Boop, boop, boop. Well, you get the point. So, fellas, if you see a female that look fine, smell good, and for one, she already just dressed like a whore. Excuse my French. And she sashaying down the street or whatever, and she give you that look, the look that women give you. That hey, come get this. Don't fall for it. If you fall for it, you just setting yourself up for a downfall. So and don't worry, ladies, I'm gonna be talking about chatting on the guys too. So I'm not excusing nobody. And I'm not here to put down on nobody or knock nobody, whatever. I'm just stating facts, just trying to speak the truth, just try to come forward with God's word. But I might have sounded comical in a little, in a sense, but hey, it's just part of reality. So just gotta be careful, fellas. Just because she look good, smell good, walking the walk with the junk in the trunk and all that good stuff. It just you setting yourself up for a downfall. The grass is not always green on the other side, and everything that's glitter is not gold. So if you get what I'm saying, but that's pretty much my message for tonight. Take it for what it's worth. So everyone have a blessed night. As always, to God be the glory. Jesus love you, and I love you. So you have a blessed night. Peace.